Hey guys, it's Dmitry here, and today I would like to discuss about another topic, and it's called this word, like literally this. And I hope you heard before about the existence of this word in JavaScript. And to be honest with you, at the beginning, majority of programmers or people who try to grasp JavaScript, they begin confused about this word. But reality is, it's not that complicated. The way people explain in some cases is a bit confusing. Okay, I will try to stick with as basic approach as possible, or as simple explanation, to stick with as simple explanation as possible. But we will see how it goes. Okay, let's jump into that. I would like to define an object. I will call this object person, and so it's going to contain like couple of basic properties or keys. First name, I will assign my name, which is Dmitry. Then it's going to be last name, it's going to be key, and age. It's going to be sorted too. By the way, let's define it as a number. So, and now what I would like to do, I would like to define another key, and I will call this show object. And essentially from the name itself, it's kind of clear that it's going to be a function, right? Or I'm going to assign a function. And I'm going to say function. It's going to be anonymous function, and the function itself, it's going just to log out. And it's going to log out word this. You think, what? It doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about, Dmitry? I will explain you guys. So, okay, what I'm going to do now, I will try to call this function, right? I'm going to say person, which is name of the object, and then I'm going to reference show object, right? And I have to define these braces, braces, because it's a function, right? That's how it works. And now I would like to run this program. Okay, let's run it. What is that? That's the thing, guys, about this word. Okay, over here you can see, like, I define this word and this word inside of this object, and you can treat like this object, like the object itself, as a as a space, I would say, or as a how to say, yeah, it's like a local space, I would say. It's not a global, but it's a local space. So, and essentially this word is going to work inside of this scope, inside of the scope of this object. And so what happens is, essentially, this word, it's referencing the whole object, or the object itself. And that's why you when you define this, you say, okay, because this essentially is referencing the whole object, I just would like to see the whole object. So that's what this line means. And another interesting thing, essentially you can do more stuff, right, with this. If you say, like, imagine if this is the whole thing, the whole object, then you can reference the different part of this object, right, or different property. For instance, you can say this dot first name, right, and now it should show Dmitry, right? That's exactly what it's showing, right? So imagine how cool it is, right? So, and yeah, that's how this word works, actually. So guys, please don't be confused about this word. It's not as difficult as many people think, but the way people explain it sometimes. Okay, one more thing. For instance, I would like to say, like, I don't know, fan, and I would like to output fan here, right? And of course it's going to be undefined, right? Because it doesn't exist here, right? Let's see. It's going to be undefined, right? And even if I try first name like that, you think it would work? I don't think so. It's not going to work because we still have to use this reference thing, or this reference key, which is this. It's working as a reference. And some people say it's binding, right? Or it's kind of, it's bind word. It's bind itself to this object. That's how it is. So that's why the only way here to say, oh, like to reference to this first name is using through this word. Again, if you run this way, Dmitry, here we go. So I hope, guys, it makes sense. And you know, to be honest with you, like, I guess I tried to explain it as, you know, the approach of my explanation was as basic as possible. But again, you know, I understand like the confusion behind that. That it still can be confusing, right? Especially if you're just a beginner. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to finalize this tutorial, because like I really want to like discuss specifically about this word, and later on I will continue, and I'm sure like later on I'm going to partly touch this word again, because you know, in many different instances this word can be used, like, you know, in different cases. Essentially it can be used with the functions, but you know, I'm not going to give up all the secrets. I'm going to, you know, tell you about or explain later on how this word can be used in different cases. But in general, that's how this word works. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Please like this video if you think that it's going to be helpful for your career, for, like, you know, for your skills. Have a good day, guys, and yeah, see you next time. See you in the next video. Goodbye, guys.